In today's video, we're diving into a fascinating coin that might be hiding right in your pocket, the 2014 P quarter dollar. While the standard 2014 quarters may not seem like anything special, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. In fact, some of these quarters could be worth hundreds of dollars depending on their condition and rarity. Stick with us to learn everything you need to know about the 2014 P quarter dollar and how it could potentially bring in big bucks. Segment 1. Background on the 2014 quarter dollar coin. The 2014 P quarter dollar is part of the America the Beautiful series, which celebrates national parks and historic sites across the United States. The 2014 quarter features the design of the Great Sand Dunes National Park in Colorado, showcasing the iconic sand dunes and the surrounding landscape. Now, here's something important to note. The P in the 2014 P quarter refers to the mint mark, indicating that this quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The U.S. Mint produces quarters in both Philadelphia and Denver, but not all quarters are made the same, which is why collectors sometimes pay extra attention to the mint mark and location of production. Segment 2. The standard 2014 P quarter. What is it worth? Before we get into the more valuable 2014 P quarters, let's talk about the general market value. In typical circulated conditions, the 2014 P quarter dollar is worth only its face value, 25 cents. That's right, most people will find these coins in their everyday change without realizing that certain versions of this coin could actually be worth a lot more. When it comes to modern quarters, there's always the possibility of finding a special version that stands out because of a manufacturing error, rarity, or simply because it has been preserved in exceptional condition. That's where the value begins to rise. Segment 3. Special editions of the 2014 P quarter. One of the most important things collectors look for when evaluating a coin like the 2014 P quarter is the type of finish it has. The U.S. Mint also produces proof versions of coins for collectors, which are specially made with a polished, mirror-like finish. If you happen to own a 2014 P quarter from a proof set, this coin could be worth more than its standard counterpart, typically ranging from $3 to $5, depending on its condition. Furthermore, if you come across a 2014 P quarter that's been preserved in mint condition, meaning it has no signs of wear, scratches, or tarnishing, it could fetch a premium price among collectors. In fact, uncirculated or mint state versions of the 2014 P quarter can be worth anywhere from $5 to $10 or more. Segment 4. Error coins, the big money makers. Now let's talk about the potential for real big money. Like with any coin, errors in the minting process can result in valuable pieces. Error coins are often the most sought after by collectors, and while they are rare, they can really drive up the price. For example, some 2014 P quarters were struck with minting mistakes like off-center strikes or double strikes, which are key characteristics that increase their value. If you find a 2014 P quarter with one of these errors, you could be looking at a coin worth anywhere from $25 to $100 or more, depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. Another interesting error to look for is the clash die error. This happens when the dies used to strike the coin collide with each other, leaving strange and distinctive marks on the surface of the coin. A 2014 P quarter with this type of error could easily fetch hundreds of dollars on the collector's market. Segment 5. How to spot a valuable 2014 P quarter. So, how do you know if your 2014 P quarter is worth more than just 25 cents? Here are a few tips. Check the condition. Coins that are in excellent, uncirculated condition, also called MS 65 or higher, are far more valuable. Look for coins with sharp details and minimal wear. Look for errors. If you spot an error, such as an off-center strike or double strike, that could be a valuable find. Make sure to do some research to identify exactly what kind of error you've found. Consider special finishes. If your 2014 P quarter has a proof finish or is part of a collector's set, it could be worth more than the standard version. Get it appraised. If you believe you have a valuable quarter, it's always a good idea to get it appraised by a professional coin dealer or numismatist. They can help determine its worth based on its rarity, condition, and market demand. Segment 6. Where to sell your 2014 P quarter. If you do find a 2014 P quarter that's worth more than its face value, you may be wondering where you can sell it. There are several options. Online marketplaces, websites like eBay, Etsy, and even specialized coin-selling platforms are great places to list your coin and reach a wide audience of collectors. Coin shops. Local coin shops are often willing to buy valuable coins directly from sellers, though they may not offer as much as you could get through an auction or online marketplace. Coin shows and auctions. Coin shows and live auctions can sometimes result in higher prices for rare and valuable coins, especially if there's competition among bidders. Conclusion: the 2014 P quarter dollar may seem like a simple, everyday coin, but there's potential value hidden in these quarters if you know where to look. Whether you're searching for proof versions, error coins, or uncirculated gems, the 2014 P quarter is one to keep an eye on. Check your change. Keep your eyes peeled for those rare versions, and who knows, you might just have a hidden treasure in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more coin tips and valuable finds. Thanks for watching, and where we uncover hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into a coin that might just make you a fortune. If you've got a 1995 P Washington quarter, you could be holding on to something truly extraordinary. Let's start with some history. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since its debut in 1932. It was designed to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and its iconic design remains beloved by collectors and the public alike. The 1995 P quarter, minted in Philadelphia, is part of this proud tradition. But what makes this particular coin so special? The answer lies in its rarity and unique characteristics. While millions of quarters were minted in 1995, not all of them are created equal. Certain 1995 P quarters have become highly sought after by collectors, driving their market value into the thousands of dollars. So, what should you look for? Start by examining the coin's condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices. Look for coins that show no signs of wear or damage. These are known as mint state coins and are graded on a scale from MS60 to MS70, with MS70 being flawless. A 1995 P quarter in MS67 or higher could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But condition isn't the only factor. Keep an eye out for errors or unusual features on your coin. Error coins are a favorite among collectors because they're rare and unique. Some 1995 P quarters have misstrikes, double dies, or other minting anomalies that make them incredibly valuable. For instance, a double die error, where parts of the design appear to have been stamped twice, could easily skyrocket your coin's value. Another factor that drives value is demand. The 1995 P quarter is a part of the modern coinage era, but its scarcity in higher grades makes it a must-have for serious collectors. As more people discover coin collecting as a hobby, the competition to own rare specimens has intensified, pushing prices even higher. Now you might be wondering, just how much is a 1995 P quarter worth? In circulated condition, it's worth its face value of 25 cents. But in higher grades or with rare errors, the value jumps significantly. For example, a mint state 1995 P quarter graded MS67 could sell for around $200 to $500. And if you're lucky enough to have an error coin, the value could climb to thousands, depending on the specific error and its rarity. So how can you find one of these treasures? Start by checking your spare change, coin jars, or rolls of quarters from the bank. You might also consider visiting coin shops or attending coin shows, where dealers often have an array of coins, including rare 1995 P quarters. If you believe you've found a valuable 1995 P quarter, it's important to get it professionally graded. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Company can authenticate and grade your coin, giving it a certified value that collectors trust. In conclusion, the 1995 P Washington quarter is a prime example of how even everyday coins can hold incredible value. Whether it's a flawless mint state coin or a rare error, this quarter has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. So don't overlook your pocket change. The next time you're sorting through quarters, take a closer look. You never know. You might just discover a hidden treasure worth thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching today's episode of Coin Treasures. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and collectibles. Happy hunting, and we'll see you in the next video. Hello, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1972 No Washington quarter dollar. This coin might look ordinary at first glance, but if you have one, it could be worth a surprising amount of money. Stick around as we unravel its story and reveal why it has become a sought-after piece among collectors. To start, let's talk about the Washington Quarter Series itself. Introduced in 1932 to honor the bicentennial of George Washington's birth, the quarter quickly became a staple of American currency. Over the years, various designs and minting errors have made certain years of this series incredibly valuable. One such anomaly is the elusive 1972 No Washington quarter dollar. What makes this coin so unique? The term No Washington doesn't refer to the absence of Washington's portrait, but rather a rare minting error. During the minting process, quarters are struck with a die that creates the iconic design featuring George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. However, certain coins from 1972 display peculiar traits that collectors have identified as significant. One of the most notable features of the 1972 No Washington quarter dollar is the absence of the mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia during this time were typically produced without a mint mark, which is not unusual. But in some cases, the mint mark might be missing due to a rare die error or other anomalies during the striking process. The real intrigue begins with the demand for coins with such distinctive errors. Collectors and enthusiasts value these coins because they tell a story about the minting process and provide insight into the historical context of that era. A 1972 Washington quarter with such anomalies could fetch a high price, particularly if it's in exceptional condition. When determining the value of a 1972 No Washington quarter dollar, several factors come into play. The coin's condition is paramount, as collectors are willing to pay a premium for pieces that appear uncirculated or have minimal wear. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC can command even higher prices, as their authenticity and quality are certified. So, how much could a 1972 No Washington quarter dollar be worth? Market values fluctuate, but coins with notable errors or unique traits have been known to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. If you suspect you have one, it's worth consulting with a professional numismatist or sending it for grading to determine its true value. Now, you might be wondering how to check your change for this valuable quarter. Start by closely examining any quarters from 1972 in your collection. Look for unusual features, such as the absence of a mint mark or any peculiar design elements. A magnifying glass or coin loop can help you spot fine details. If you're lucky enough to find one, handle it carefully to preserve its condition. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its value. Place it in a protective holder or sleeve and consider having it appraised by an expert. The 1972 No Washington quarter dollar serves as a reminder of the incredible stories our coins can tell. From their design to the errors that make them unique, these small pieces of metal hold immense historical and monetary value. Before we wrap up, let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin like this one. Have you checked your pocket change lately? You might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins, where we uncover the fascinating world of rare coins and their extraordinary value. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be sitting in your collection or even in your pocket change, the 1976 D Washington quarter dollar. This coin is not just any ordinary quarter. It holds a remarkable story and an incredible market value. Let's start with the basics. The 1976 D Washington quarter dollar was minted to commemorate the United States bicentennial, celebrating 200 years of independence. What makes this coin stand out is its unique dual-dated design, marked with the years 1776 to 1976. It features a distinctive reverse design created by Jack L. AHR, depicting a colonial drummer and a torch surrounded by 13 stars, symbolizing the original colonies. The Denver Mint produced these coins, which are easily identified by the D mint mark. Now, you might wonder, what makes this coin so special in terms of value? While the majority of these quarters were minted for circulation and are fairly common, certain factors can skyrocket their worth. Let's break it down. First, condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. Coins graded in mint state, particularly those in a mess, 65 or higher, can command significant premiums. These coins are virtually flawless, with sharp details and brilliant luster, making them highly sought after by collectors. Next, we have to talk about errors. Mint errors can make a coin exceptionally valuable. Examples include off-center strikes, doubled dies, or planchet errors. A 1976 D quarter with a noticeable mint error can fetch a small fortune at auction. Another factor that affects value is the composition of the coin. Most of these quarters were struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, but a smaller number were produced in a special 40% silver-clad variety for collector sets. If you happen to have a silver-clad version in pristine condition, you're looking at a coin that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Let's not forget the role of demand. The bicentennial design is iconic and cherished by many collectors and history enthusiasts. This consistent demand ensures that high-grade or rare examples of the 1976 D quarter maintain a strong market value. So, how much could your 1976 D Washington quarter dollar be worth? While circulated coins typically hold a nominal value, high-grade examples, error coins, and those with silver content can range from hundreds to thousands of dollars. For instance, a flawless MS 67 grade coin or an error piece sold at a recent auction for an eye-popping amount, proving just how valuable these quarters can be. If you're curious about the value of your coin, it's essential to have it evaluated by a professional coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. These experts can authenticate and grade your coin, giving you a precise idea of its worth. To sum it up, the 1976 D Washington quarter dollar is more than just a piece of change. It's a piece of history and, in the right circumstances, a highly valuable collectible. So, the next time you come across one, take a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure in your hands, where we explore fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving into the world of Washington quarters, and we have an incredible discovery to share with you. It's all about the 1979 D Washington quarter, a coin that has recently made waves in the collector's market with its surprising value. At first glance, the 1979 D Washington quarter might seem like just another coin in your pocket change. After all, millions of these coins were minted in Denver, bearing the iconic D mint mark just below the wreath on the reverse side. But as seasoned collectors know, the true value of a coin often lies in its unique details, its rarity, and its condition. The Washington quarter, first introduced in 1932, was designed by John Flanagan to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, this design has become a staple of American coinage. The 1979 D quarter, struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, continued this tradition, but some of these coins have proven to be anything but ordinary. So, what makes the 1979 D Washington quarter so special? For starters, certain quarters from this year and mint have distinctive minting errors or variations that make them stand out. These errors can include double dies, off-center strikes, or die clashes. Each of these imperfections creates a unique coin that becomes highly sought after by collectors. Another factor driving the value of this quarter is its grade or condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, often graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services, can fetch a premium price. The absence of scratches, wear, or tarnish plays a critical role in determining how much a collector might be willing to pay. To truly understand the value of this coin, let's look at some real examples. Recently, a 1979 D Washington quarter in exceptionally high grade was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping amount. The flawless luster, sharp strike, and near-perfect condition of this coin were enough to capture the attention of top collectors. But even if your 1979 D quarter isn't in mint condition, it could still hold value. Coins with minor errors or unique characteristics can be worth much more than their face value. This is why it's always worth taking a closer look at the coins in your change jar. For those of you wondering how to identify if your quarter has potential value, here are a few tips. First, examine the coin under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for any unusual features, such as doubling in the letters or numbers, misalignments in the design, or other anomalies. Next, consider having your coin professionally graded to assess its true condition and value. Collectors also prize the history behind each coin. The year 1979 was a fascinating time in American history, with the quarter serving as a snapshot of that era. It's amazing to think that a small piece of metal can connect us to the past while also holding significant monetary value in the present. If you happen to own a 1979 D Washington quarter, it's time to give it a closer look. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure that could add a surprising boost to your collection or even your wallet. And if you're new to the world of coin collecting, the story of this quarter is the perfect example of how fascinating and rewarding this hobby can be. Thank you for joining us today as we uncovered the story of the 1979 D Washington quarter. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow coin enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting discoveries. Leave us a comment below. Today's video, if you're a coin collector or someone interested in rare coins, you've clicked on the right video. Today, we'll dive into the fascinating world of the 1965 No Washington quarter, a rare and valuable coin that has gained significant attention in the numismatic community. This coin, with its unique characteristics and intriguing backstory, could be worth an incredible amount of money. So, stick around as we uncover everything you need to know about this rare piece of American history. Let's start with a little history. The year 1965 marked a major transition in U.S. coinage. The U.S. Mint was facing a severe coin shortage due to the rising value of silver, which led to widespread hoarding of coins. To address this issue, the Mint made a bold decision to remove silver from dimes and quarters. Starting in 1965, quarters were minted using a copper-nickel clad composition instead of the 90% silver used in previous years. This change made 1965 quarters highly significant in the history of American coinage. But what makes the 1965 No Washington quarter so special? It all comes down to a minting error that makes this coin a true rarity. Some 1965 quarters were struck without the mint mark, which is the small letter indicating where the coin was produced. Typically, coins from the Philadelphia Mint during this period did not have a mint mark, but what sets this coin apart is its unusual features and potential rarity. The most valuable 1965 No Washington quarters are those that were struck on silver planchets instead of the intended copper-nickel clad planchets. This error occurred during the transition period when some leftover silver planchets from 1964 were mistakenly used in 1965. These silver error coins are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about value. The market value of a 1965 No Washington quarter depends on its condition and whether it's one of the rare silver error coins. If you happen to find a 1965 quarter that weighs around 6.25 grams, it could be struck on a silver planchet. This is the key detail to watch for, as the standard copper-nickel clad quarters weigh about 5.67 grams. Silver planchet errors from 1965 can fetch astonishing prices at auction, with some examples selling for tens of thousands of dollars. Even a regular 1965 No Washington quarter without errors can still hold value for collectors if it's in exceptional condition. Coins graded as mint state or higher by professional grading services are more likely to command higher prices. Collectors often look for sharp details, minimal wear, and a strong strike when evaluating coins from this era. How can you identify a potential treasure in your pocket change? Start by checking the date on your quarters. Look for 1965, and then inspect the coin's weight if you suspect it might be struck on a silver planchet. Using a simple digital scale, you can determine the coin's weight and potentially uncover a valuable error coin. Additionally, look for any unusual features, such as a missing mint mark or differences in the coin's color and texture. Remember, not every 1965 quarter will be a rare error coin, but it's always worth checking your change carefully. These coins are a testament to the fascinating stories behind U.S. coinage and the value that collectors place on unique and historic pieces.